Beautiful evening here in the Bronx. Crowd filing into Yankee Stadium where it is time for baseball. It's the Texas Rangers against the New York Yankees in the first of three from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
Elmer Rodriguez is set to make his second start of his big league career. First time out, he faced this very Rangers team where he went 4 innings, gave up 2 runs on 4 hits, walked 4, and struck out 3 in Arlington. After the game, he said overall he felt comfortable out there, but would like to control the strike zone a little bit more.
So 2 straight walks for Rodriguez. There's a base hit to right field. Holding up is Carter. So he'll stop at third as Judge gets the ball into Goldschmidt. 2 walks and a single, and the Rangers have loaded the bases. Nobody out here in the first.
Well, the Rangers in a great spot here.
Peterson swings. It's a high fly ball to deep center field. Back goes Grisham in front of the track. He has a play. Makes the catch. Carter jogs home. Seager over to third. Staying at first is Young. And it's 1-0 Texas in the first on a sacrifice fly by Jock Peterson.
Still only 1 pitch from getting out of this inning. A double play ball here, and you get out of this inning. And you got Duran's been one of their hotter hitters, but get a ground ball here.
This one's flared out into right field. That's a base hit. Seager touches the plate, and the Rangers have a 2-0 lead. Duran drives in a run.
Really unfortunate soft contact, what you want there. He made a good pitch. It's almost like a check swing, like he tries to hold up.
Now you have to be careful because Jacob deGrom's your opposing pitcher. You don't want to give up too much.
So a hit by pitch, and that'll load the bases again, and they'll face the veteran Danny Jansen, the catcher for Texas.
A lot rides on this at bat. Again, the opposing pitcher is Jacob deGrom. And that one's going to get past Wells all the way to the screen. Young scores. Moving up to third is Berger and Osuna to second, and now it's 3-0 Texas.
This was the big sweeper, but it is yanked. There's nothing that Wells can do there.
3-2.
Bouncing ball to Caballero at shortstop. Backhands, throws over in time, and that ends it right there. But what a start. And not the one Elmer Rodriguez was looking for. 3-0 Texas.
Well, the Yankees have some heavy lifting to do against Jacob deGrom. They're down 3-0 before they even come to the plate.
It's Aaron Judge. 2 for 10 career against deGrom.
Does damage, big time damage in the first inning. Driven out to right field on the run, McCutchen. He's not going to get there. And the ball will go to the wall as the red-hot Judge picks up a double.
His 6th double of the season gets the offense going here for the Yankees.
Got to take advantage of these situations.
Here's Bellinger.
Driven deep to right center field. And that ball is off the top of the wall. But he gets an RBI double as Judge scores, and the Yankees are on the board 3-1.
Well, you see how quickly he gets to that ball up, and they must feel that they can get him out up.
Oh, that was close.
Right at the lip of the ledge, it hit it another inch, another half inch.
Paul Goldschmidt leading it off here for New York, and he lines that out into left field, a base hit.
Good start to the Yankees' second inning. His second career hit now against deGrom. Here's Austin Wells.
Off of deGrom, caroms right to Berger. He'll take the out at first. Moving to second is Goldschmidt.
He might have had a chance for a double play if it didn't hit him. He hit it off the end of the bat a little bit. That changeup, he's trying to get out of the way. Hits him on his push-off leg and the hamstring.
Talking to McMahon before the game today, and he talked about he spent time with Aaron Judge in a cage, and Judge said, hey, show me what you got. And what he's trying to do is load up that backside a lot better.
High fly ball, deep right field. McCutchen back, track, wall, see ya. A 2-run home run for McMahon. He's starting to come around as the Yankees have tied the game at 3.
Gives Elmer a little bit of life, and you see the frustration by deGrom. He usually doesn't throw his curveball except to get ahead in the count. He throws one, he hangs it. McMahon turns on it, gets it in the right field seats, and deGrom, this place has not been kind to him. I used to have a manager that would say in the first inning, if you get ahead 0-1, throw the guy's second pitch. And Elmer threw a lot of fastballs he couldn't find, as you said, his secondary pitches. We're starting to find him a little bit now, and he's getting some easier outs.
Let's see if they get 2. There's 1. And there's 2.
Beautifully done. Right on time for the rookie. Gotta like the way Elmer Rodriguez is acquitting himself here since the rough first inning. 8 men to the plate. But since then, no runs, 1 hit. He's got 2 outs here in the 4th.
That's the one thing that speaking with people in the organization continue to say about Elmer Rodriguez. Not only do they like his arsenal, but they also like his demeanor on the mound.
That's a doggone good inning.
Good for him.
Double play to get out of the third. Hardly any trouble here in the fourth.
The other thing that I'm noticing too a little bit is his velocity is a little bit down, which doesn't bother me, but he seems to have more command over it. So maybe in the first inning he just overthrows a little bit. He's too pumped up.
Deep. Bellinger back on the track. He'll make the play. So in the first inning, Elmer Rodriguez says he makes this look fairly easy. Elmer Rodriguez threw 37 pitches, gave up 3 runs. From innings 2 through 4, he threw a total of 37 pitches for no runs. So he got his pitch count somewhat under control.
Jock Peterson chased it for strike 3, 2 outs, and that's the second strikeout for Elmer Rodriguez.
Slow roller. Will it squeak through? No, it's grabbed there by Jazz, but he has no play.
Nothing doing. No chance to make a play, and the Rangers have a couple of base runners. Zeke's great night continues.
Boy, his later innings were left in that first inning. He's been economical since then, but 37 doesn't go away. And he walked him. You can see his frustration because he realizes that's it. They're going to call on Hedrick with Osuna coming up. 4 2/3. He's allowed 3 runs. The runners on base are his responsibility.
You see Haggerty hitting for Osuna.
Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. Hedrick does the job again, and the Rangers leave the bases loaded to end the inning. And Rodriguez says, "Thank you."
Chisholm is struck out and lined out softly to third. 0 for 2 tonight.
That one's driven deep to right field. McCutchen back, looking up. See ya. A long home run for Chisholm, and the Yankees lead 4-3.
13th run batted in, and the Yankees have a 4-3 lead.
And that was 413 feet, and that was a backflip for the ages. That was a good one.
Jazz a really good low ball hitter, and he's always been able to hit velocity. Always. This is a bomb.
Tie it all together. He socked that.
Yes, he did.
It's not like the Rangers haven't threatened to score. They've left 7 men on through 6 innings.
Well, the Rangers have the tying and go-ahead runs on base. Back-to-back hits. That'll do it for Hill.
Duran's coming up. Hill's leaving. Cruz is coming in. Swing and a miss.
And then he throws this one that starts about waist high and ends up on the ground by the time he gets to Duran. Outstanding pitch.
Here's Jake Berger against Cruz.
Swung on, popped it up, playable. Infield, it'll be McMahon. Just to the right of third base, makes the catch, and Fernando Cruz gets it done. Strands those 2 runners. We go bottom 7.
Yeah, McMahon had the at-bat of the night. That was in the second run homer that tied the game at the time.
How about McMahon serves it the other way? His second hit against DeGrom.
Yeah, that bat died a hero, Michael. I can hear that break all the way up here.
And a bunt. Good bunt. Young Fields fires. Not in time. Beautiful play by Berger to keep that out of right field. But a single for Caballero as McMahon moves to second.
I love it. A breaking ball is easier pitch to bunt always to me because it's already dead. And that looks like it's it for DeGrom.
Beeks is in. So McMahon at second, Caballero at first. And there's a swing in the drive center field. Carter has room out there, though, and he'll make the catch. Tagging at second, McMahon, he advances.
And probably smart to start at first and not tag, because then it makes it very easy for Schumacher to just intentionally walk Judge. They could still do it, and they just did. David Cohn always says, doesn't have to be first base that's open, has to be a base that's open, and the base that was open was second.
The thing about this, though, is Cody Bellinger over the last 3 or 4 years has done a great job on left-handers.
Line drive, it's a base hit off the bat of Bellinger. McMahon scores. Caballero scores. Judge stops at third. It's another hit. It's 2 more ribbies for Bellinger. He is red hot, and the Yankees lead 6-3.
Well, walking Judge cost him this time, and Cody Bellinger's just doing what he's been doing for about the last 3 weeks. Driving in runs. RBI number 26 for him.
Well, the Yankees get the big hit.
He's worked himself into a big-time jam. Hit by pitch, single, and a walk, and the bases are loaded with Seager coming up. They're going to bring in their closer, David Bednar, and they're going to ask Bednar to get 5 outs to close this one out. Swing and a miss, got him. Dialed it up to 97. A big strikeout of Seager.
Well, that'll put it in the hands of Josh Young.
That one's popped up, loop to shallow right. Jazz Chisholm's there. What a performance by David Bednar.
That's 12 men left on base by the Texas Rangers. We go bottom 8 here at the stadium. The Yankees on top, 6-3.
Here's Goldschmidt.
Led off the second with a first pitch swinging base hit to left, and then struck out his next 2 times.
Driven out to right field and deep. McCutchen back on the track at the wall. See ya! Into the first row of seats the other way. Goldschmidt with a home run. And the Yankees are up by 4. 7-3. So 2 for 4 for Goldschmidt. So well respected in that room. Veteran presence.
His swing is so simple. There's not a lot of movement in his lower half. To me, he's always got such a good approach.
Now Bednar had to face 2 hitters last inning, and we'll see how he fares. And that's off the end of the bat, out toward the left center alley. That ball's carrying well and bounces up against the wall. And Duran into second. He's going to head for third, and he'll dive in there on a belly flopper. A triple for Duran in the 9th inning. And a little energy in the building for the Rangers. Man at third, 1 out. Bouncer up the middle, and Caballero is there. He throws out Berger. That's the second out of the inning. It does score Duran to make it 7-4.
And now what's left of a big crowd here on this Tuesday night. Rise to its feet.
2-2. Bound it softly. McMahon over to first. The scoop. And the Yankees win by a score of 7-4. As they continue to vanquish opponents. 4 in a row against the Orioles. Now the first game against the Rangers. And the Yankees pick up their 25th win against just 11 losses.